Right. Welcome again to another video of the Target Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. So I had to go and get my daughter's sneakers. She had on her rain boots. So I gotta go bring her sneakers to her. She has gym at the Boys and Girls. So got back in the house again. We started with the noise campaign. All right. And you hear the police. All right. Which is hilarious, you know. Yeah, I said the word hilarious. I said the word hilarious in here. And again, they're doing it very subtle so that the mic won't pick up on the sound, right? They're very. Let me tell you something. They're very keen in terms of when they overexpose themselves, right? And I expose them, then how they will go back into the subtle way of targeting. Okay, and like I said, I'm studying all of it. Okay, see, like I said, these dark triads, they think that they're so intelligent and so smart. I even say the word intelligent, but so smart, because they're not intelligent, right? They're so smart that that they can do whatever they want to because they have money and power. You know, I was talking to my son the other day, and I said to him, you know, what you need to learn, well, it's actually basically teaching them about the transhumanist agenda, right? And at his age, it's a lot, okay? But he needs to know these things, even if, yeah, I know, she's sitting in the car doing the palm fixation drill. License plate HXY 3987, okay? And so I was talking to him about the transhumanist agenda. And the transhumanist agenda is what a lot of us, particularly a lot of us black folks, don't even know about. I don't even want to understand. We think it's some conspiracy theorists, right? But they are the ones that are behind the whole LGBTQ push, right? They are the ones that are manipulating the psychological the psychiatric industry or the psychological system, right? It's like we hear white psychologists, white sociologists pushing this LGBTQ bullshit onto our kids, right? And you can see within the past 2 decades the amount of, now they start using kids. See, now they go back to using kids, right? Again, why? Because they're trying to get, you know, black people upset. Oh, look, he putting our kids on YouTube. Yeah, listen, your kids are on social media anyway, all right? Don't think that they're not watching your children on satellite. Don't think that they're not in your community looking through your homes with these exotic technologies, I would call them, right? Using x-rays, using infrared technology to peep into your home, to peep into your bedroom. Right? Just because you don't know about it, and actually we do know about it, okay? Again, I don't just say this just to say this, right? I don't just say this just to say this. You gotta go look it up yourself. Look up the CIA agents who have been caught, you know, peeping into the bedrooms of, you know, their love interest, using satellite to peep into the homes, right? You know, running their names through their systems, right? Not even also those people who they may be romantically interested in, but finding out who their relatives are, who their friends are, and then behind the scenes digging up information about those individuals so that they can come off as, you know, oh, that, you know, there's a word, it's called reproach, right? Is it reproach, or, you know, it's where you have some, you know, when you meet a person and they know, you know, you have so much in common with them, but the truth is that they don't have much in common with these people. What they do is that they find information behind the scenes and they engage in this sort of, and particularly women fall for these things a lot. This is why I say, you know, this is why you see women today they're easily manipulated, and even by other women. And other women knows this. They know this. This is why you have what is called Brickgate, of that black woman who claimed that she got hit in the brick by a black man, because she didn't want to give him his number. It's all lies, right? It's all lies, right? Understand that it is all lies. Okay. Okay. Water from this side. I don't want to go stand up over there because they were splashing water. But yeah, so even other women will take advantage of other women, right? Because they understand the villainization that have been done to black men, and women use it to their advantage because it gives them a sense of power, right? But the thing is that they don't act on that sense of power when it comes to white men or other groups of men. I talk about white men. Look. Again, you start to see it. You start to see it. Again, I'm showing you guys what it is that they do. And again, it don't bother me. They think it bothers me, but it doesn't. I'm just showing you guys a pattern and how they use psychological manipulation to get people angry, right? To radicalize particularly black people against each other. See, they radicalize young white men, I should say, against young white men, middle-aged white men, to harm us. Okay, that's what they do. Right? That's what they do. Right? There may be a few one-off in which they'll radicalize white men to attack white people, but it's for a different agenda, right? It's for a different agenda. Okay, it's either because the conservative white racists want to attack the liberals, or a liberal wants to attack the white conservative people, right? But when it comes to us as black people, they want to attack us because of who we are, our color, that we're black, not because of our political affiliation, not because of our political political alignment. It's simply because the basis of our ethnicity, of the color of our skin. Okay, so understand that. Okay, all right. Also, if I forget, so I asked my daughter what time she got to school today, and of course she was like after 8:30. And I'm like, yeah, what else is new? I was telling parents, I said, this is why from now on I'm not going to stay over on a Sunday night, because you're too chaotic, and when I try to get the kids to bed on time, you want to do their hair late, you want to do this late, and you don't want to listen. So, it's not going to be happening. And if it does happen, I understand that kids need to go to bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock. They can't be up at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock on a Sunday night when they have school in the morning, particularly when my son has to be to school for 7 a.m. or 7:10 a.m. in the morning. It's ridiculous, But again, when they have us behaving in this dysfunctional capacity, that's what they want. And when you have a black man or a black woman who have a correct way of thinking, that's what they don't want, because it is a threat to the establishment. It is a threat because they want to keep us as black people in a certain position in this society and in America and in the world, which is at the bottom. Okay? So the revolution not only just taking place in Africa, it's been taking place here in America too, but what the white racists have done, it has been strategically to eliminate our leaders, to eliminate strong black figures in the community, and then make the women believe that they are the backbone of the community, while the community is in shambles, while our children are failing. And they can't see, because these women, they give them what they want temporarily. It's only temporarily, right? So they may meet a guy who will make a certain amount of money, but he's not marrying them. It's only temporarily. And what that does is when those men reject them as far as for long-term relationship, they get angry at men and they get into same-sex relationship. Understand the programming. Understand the trauma-based psychological program of what it is that they're doing. Okay? And so when you see black people engaging like this against me, I have, like I said, I understand, and they're very fortunate that I do understand what's going on. They do. They are very fortunate. And it's not just me, but they have white people who understand what's going on. And they're fortunate that those of us, whether we're on television or whether a person like me who they want to call crazy or whatever, the fact is that you can check everything that I'm saying. And it's true. Okay, it's true. All right, so I'll talk to you guys in the next video.